Now we're going to shift to sharing more about our experiences. Cesar Juarez, you here, will offer the guidelines for our listening and dialogue.
Good evening, folks. Before we start the small group discussions, if you have a copy of your agenda in the back, there's some simple guidelines or expectations for us talking to each other. Obviously, the fundamental thing is respecting each other, right? But there's a few other guidelines that will help us in our discussions. The first, I'll highlight 3 of them, and if you have the agenda there in the back. The first one is something called try on. Many of the ideas and expectations or experiences might be new, and sometimes when we hear new things, we might be challenged or maybe sometimes offended. But try on new process, try on the ideas, and don't automatically reject those ideas or those experiences. So try them on, hear them out. The next one I will talk about briefly is practice self-focus. Don't say you this, you that. Say I feel this way, I think this way. So try to use I statements. Don't attack each other. Again, this is a beloved community with the foundation of everything, respect. So share what you feel, what you think. I think this, I feel this. The last one I will mention briefly is maintain sorry, English my second language. Maintain confidentiality. In other words, the conversations that are going on in your small groups, people might be sharing sensitive personal experiences. So make sure that you keep the information here, or unless you ask for the permission of the person that shared the story, ask him or her, your story was very powerful. It's a fine for me to share your story outside of this space. So make sure you definitely keep things confident unless you get the permissions of others. Make sure you review this guideline. There are awesome, very important ways to facilitate a strong, respectful dialogues between the small groups, right? Awesome.